Sis, I've been super busy with work lately. I need to talk to you about money too. Right now, with sudden client demands and pressure from my boss, I'm really stressed. I can't even take care of my own stuff.
Money talk? Handle it yourself.
That's harsh. Do you remember when I asked for money help before and you brushed me off coldly? I was really in a bind back then. I thought you would help, but you were so cold. It was really tough.
Oh, that time? But that was because you were being too dependent.
I've overcome much harder situations many times. Ellie, you need to learn to handle things on your own. You can't keep relying on others. Find a way to solve your problems with your own strength. You're always so strict. You always try to make me stronger, but sometimes it's just too hard. There are times when I need you to be more gentle. Sometimes I want to rely on someone and get help.
Hard? That's because you don't know real hardship yet. Ever since I got married, I've been betrayed by that man. But I've endured.
So I've had it much tougher. That's why you need to get stronger too. I see. You're strong because you've overcome those things. But I'm still not there yet.
Instead of whining, toughen up. You have no idea how much I've struggled. Stop using daily stress as an excuse. If you indulge in your weaknesses, nothing will change.
But Aurora, I'm really at my limit. There are times when I need help.
Need help? It's easy to say that, but do you really think help will come? The world isn't that kind. You have to stand up and find the strength to handle things on your own. Even when no one is there to help, you have to move forward with your own strength.
I get it, but handling everything alone is impossible.
As long as you say it's impossible, nothing will change. I've been betrayed by that man and faced despair countless times, but I still stood up. You need to strengthen yourself. No matter how hard it was, I managed on my own.
I know you lived strong, but I don't have that strength yet. Tell me how to get that strong.
To get stronger, you need to acknowledge your weaknesses and have the courage to stand up from there. Be strict with yourself and remember that no one will help you.
Got it. Something shocking happened.
What? What happened?
This is unbelievable. You'll be surprised too. I'm at a friend's wedding right now.
Yeah, Paisley, right? You said she's a senior at work but became a close friend.
The groom is your husband who went missing 7 years ago.
What? No way. What do you mean?
I don't know, but it's definitely him.
He left a suicide note and divorce papers on my pillow and disappeared into the sea. The despair I felt then was indescribable.
Yeah, I remember, Aurora. It happened right after you gave birth to James, so it's vivid in my memory too. I can still picture your suffering from that time.
Is it really him? I can't believe he's alive.
Yes, I'm sure. I can't mistake his face, and his voice was the same.
He's alive. That's good, but it's complicated.
Aurora, you can't be so naive. Have you forgotten how terrible he was?
No, I haven't. I remember very well.
Think back. What awful things did he do to you?
Yeah, he used to insult me, and sometimes he even hit me. It was really painful back then.
Yeah, I saw you crying many times because you didn't get any living expenses.
Yeah, there were times when we were behind on rent and almost got evicted. I can never forget the fear of losing our home.
I still remember you crying, saying he wasn't like this.
That's right.
And you say it's good he's alive? You're too kind, Aurora.
But I really loved him. Because I loved him, his betrayal hurt even more. He hardly ever came home, but just being with him made me happy. The time we spent together was truly happy,
Aurora?
It's all my fault. If I had been stronger, things might have turned out differently. If I had been stronger, maybe the outcome would have been different.
That's not true. You worked so hard. I can't stand seeing him in a tuxedo, smiling next to the bride. I'm going to speak to him.
Stop it.
Why?
It's okay. It's enough that you're angry for me.
But I can't accept this. My friend will be unhappy too.
Please, don't say anything.
But...
Okay? No matter what anyone asks, don't talk about him, all right?
Why? You're working so hard, raising your child alone. It's just not fair.
I'll be fine. Don't worry. Just knowing you're concerned is enough for me.
You're always like that, Aurora. When I was bullied in school, you listened to me and talked to them to help. I was so grateful then.
That's what being your sister means, right?
Not everyone can do that. I'm really grateful to you.
No, it's me who should be grateful.
Huh?
You've always supported me, even though I'm a single mom struggling with money. I'm truly thankful. I couldn't have made it this far without your support.
You always say I don't want to bother you and hold back.
I'm lucky to have you, Ellie. Having you around really helps me a lot.
Isn't it hard for you this month too?
It's okay. I'll manage somehow. Like always, I'll find a way to make it work.
Don't try to handle everything alone. If you need help, reach out, okay?
I'll make sure to stay focused and do my best to avoid that. I won't let anything defeat me.
Hey.
What is it?
I still can't stand the thought of him being happy after hurting you so much, Aurora.
You don't have to worry about it anymore. I appreciate how you feel, but I'm fine.
But...
Just do as I say.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, that was a typo. You don't need to worry about me, so please don't say anything.
Ellie, thank you for coming to our wedding. It was really overwhelming. Our friendship is forever. Yeah, I'm really happy you invited me to such a wonderful wedding.
I'm glad to hear that. You didn't come to the after party, so I was wondering what happened.
Sorry, I wasn't feeling well.
Oh, were you sick? Are you okay now?
I'm fine. How about you, Paisley? Anything new?
Well, my husband started sweating and having a panic attack after he saw you during the farewell.
What?
When I asked why, he avoided the question. Do you know him?
I don't think so.
I see.
Paisley, your husband works at your dad's company, right?
Yeah, we started dating because my dad liked him.
Wow.
I heard he has no family.
Is that so? Anything else you know?
Yes, I know he's been divorced once.
He told you that.
Of course, we're getting married. It's natural to share that.
Sorry, I just thought he might hide something like that.
Why do you feel that way? Do you know him?
No, it's just a gut feeling.
I see.
By the way, did your husband say if he has kids with his ex-wife?
He has one son. He's saving up a lot of money to give to him in the future.
Wow, that's impressive.
And I heard he gave a lump sum of $50,000 as child support when they separated.
I see. How's the newlywed life?
It's great, but there's something I'm worried about.
What is it?
Actually...
Yes, I know he's been divorced once.
My husband's arms and back have numerous burn marks and scars.
What?
He also shouts in his sleep, saying things like, "I'm sorry, I'll never do it again, and please forgive me."
What? Seriously, that guy is a liar and a fake.
Huh?
He's a liar and a self-pitying jerk.
What's gotten into you?
Sorry, I know it's rude to talk about your husband like that.
Yeah, really?
But if this goes on, you'll end up like my sister.
What? I don't understand.
Actually, I know your husband. I've been debating whether to tell you, but I can't stay silent anymore.
What do you mean? What happened?
Your husband is my sister's ex-husband. It might be hard to believe, but it's the truth.
What? Seriously? Is that really true? It's hard to believe all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's true. Everything you told me about him matches with what my sister went through with her ex-husband.
But what about the scars on his body? Why does he have nightmares every night?
Honestly, I don't know about that, but he hasn't paid a single cent of child support.
What? Not even child support? Is that true?
Yes, my sister didn't get any alimony, child support, or property division. She's always struggling with money. So, don't believe anything he says.
Wait a minute. Tell me more details.
What? Why are you so shocked?
Did you see this yourself? Or did you hear it from your sister?
I heard it from my sister, but it's all true.
I see. So that's it. I can't believe he's that kind of person.
How can you stay so calm? He's really dangerous. You should leave him right away. I'm really worried about you, Paisley.
Thanks to you, Ellie. I understand everything now. Thank you.
Huh? Is that it?
There are so many things I want to talk about. Can we meet as soon as possible? Do you have time today?
Tell me now. Why did you keep quiet until now? If you had told me sooner.
Please, it's hard to explain over WhatsApp, and I have something to show you. That's why I want to meet in person.
Huh? But why so suddenly?
It's something that concerns both you and your sister. That's why I want to talk in person.
Oh, I see. A strategy meeting to corner that guy. I can't forgive him.
Will you meet me?
Of course. I'll probably finish work late. Is that okay?
That's fine. Let's meet at the station near your office.
Got it. See you later then.
Ellie, I'm sorry. I hate to bring up money again, but I'm struggling. This month, we're out of money again. James and I are only eating potato chips.
I see.
Being out of money is tough. I'm fine, but I hate making James feel hungry.
Yeah.
At this rate, I'll collapse.
So, what do you want me to do?
What's wrong? You never say such cold things.
Stop beating around the bush. Just say what you want.
I really hate to ask, but could you help with our food expenses a bit?
No way.
What? Why not? You usually send money before I even ask, saying it's for James and me.
You've changed, haven't you?
I haven't eaten and I'm feeling dizzy, so please.
I can't do it anymore.
Why? What's going on? Did you quit your job?
It's not that. I've had a change of heart.
I don't get it. I'm struggling with money, so help me out, please.
I've heard everything from my friend.
Huh?
Everything you told me about what your ex-husband did to you? It was all a lie, wasn't it? I believed you all this time, and now I find out this happened? It's unbelievable.
What are you talking about? That friend of yours, maybe she's brainwashed by him. This is what's unbelievable to me. I wonder if she's okay. I'm worried because I was in that state too. But he's not the kind of person to say such things.
Oh, sorry. Maybe it's not a lie. Hearing your story made me feel the same disbelief.
What? What are you saying? I would never do something like that.
It's all the things you did to your ex-husband. He told me everything.
No, that's not true. I would never do something like that.
You were pretending to be a good person, manipulating everyone around, including me. I can't believe it, really.
Huh? That's absurd. I would never do such things. What makes you say that?
The one who changed after the marriage wasn't him. It was you. He told me so.
He told your friend that? I can't believe it.
Yes, your ex-husband told her everything.
Do you have proof? Do you really have such evidence?
Huh? I don't need any evidence.
Making me the villain. That's awful. I can't believe it.
Stop pretending. I don't want to believe you would do such things, but...
Even you, my own sister, don't believe me. This is unbelievable.
Fine, but I can't believe it.
You're going to believe me, right? Thank goodness.
No, it's the opposite.
Nice to meet you. You must be Ellie's sister. Are you the new wife of that man? You're being deceived by him. You should get a divorce quickly. Don't make me laugh. I have plenty of evidence of your despicable actions. What? I have WhatsApp messages, photos, and videos. That's a bluff. You don't have any of that.
There you go.
What? Wait a minute.
What's wrong, Aurora? Why are you panicking? Is there something you need to worry about? No need to get so flustered.
Why? I deleted everything. So how is there still data? I can't believe this is happening.
You kicked your ex-husband out with just the clothes on his back, didn't you? You made sure he couldn't take anything. You confiscated everything, including his phone, right? But that backfired on you.
I hear you threatened him, saying, if you tell anyone about this, you'll be dead. You did some pretty terrible things. You had a strong psychological hold on him. He must have been really scared. Hey, wait a minute. I destroyed the phone, so how is there still data? That can't be possible.
Aurora, you might not know this, but even if you destroy the phone, the data can be restored if it was backed up. If it's saved to the cloud, it can be transferred to a new phone.
What? What does that mean? I didn't know about that. When data is saved to the cloud or another location, it can be transferred to a new phone. So the data doesn't disappear. What? I can't believe it. How is that possible?
Over the last 3 weeks, Paisley convinced your ex-husband. We finally managed to secure old messages, photos, and videos from his phone.
No way. How could this happen?
It seems you even had photo sessions with your phone.
What? Even that? We confirmed everything. We saw you recording him, hitting him,
and watching him suffer from your verbal abuse while laughing uncontrollably. I didn't want to see that side of you, Aurora.
My husband has finally decided to face his past. He's preparing to report what you did to the police. What are you saying? That's unbelievable. It's been 4 years and it must be past the statute of limitations.
The statute of limitations for assault is 5 years, so there's plenty of time, and you can't escape.
We are also preparing a civil lawsuit for damages with a lawyer. About $20,000, I think.
He's also planning to reclaim the $60,000 you took from him.
What? There's no way I'll allow that. You have no escape. We'll track you down wherever you go. Do it if you can. That $60,000, he gave it to me willingly. If that's how it's going to be, I'll sue him for not paying child support.
Oh, that's not going to work. You have no escape, Aurora. Your lies won't work anymore.
How did it come to this? Everything you've done is backed by evidence. No matter how much you try to hide it, it's useless.
You're just facing the consequences of your actions. You'll realize now that no one will help you.
Why? Why are you saying such things?
He's also filing for a denial of paternity.
What? I've never heard of that. Simply put, it's a lawsuit to investigate the parent-child relationship. If there's no blood connection, the child is removed from the family register. What difference does that make? How does that change anything?
If it's proven that James isn't your ex-husband's child, and the lawsuit goes through, you won't get any child support.
What? That's impossible. Why would he do that?
And the reason you and your ex-husband split was because you cheated on him, right?
I heard he found a message that said, "It's lucky my husband is stupid." We use protection, so it's definitely not his kid. Right, darling? That was the trigger for him kicking you out. That's a lie. No, I refuse to do the test. What if the DNA test comes back clean?
Then you don't need to worry so much, right? Even if the paternity denial lawsuit is successful, it wouldn't affect you much, right?
Especially since the real father seems to be around. What? We had a private investigator look into it, and it turns out you're in a common law relationship with your former affair partner. Wait, I can't believe this.
Oh, isn't it strange, Aurora? Weren't you receiving single mother benefits?
Please, don't say that. You were secretly meeting him to keep getting those benefits, right?
I'll be reporting this to the proper authorities as well.
Don't mess with me, Ellie. You're my sister. Why are you making me suffer like this?
You brought this on yourself, Aurora. You even participated in harassing me. I don't want to hear it anymore.
How do you know about that? The investigation uncovered a lot of things. The bullying you experienced in school was because you spread rumors like Ellie is trying to steal her friend's crush, and she talks bad about her friends at home.
You even fabricated evidence to make those rumors seem true. You're the worst.
You watched it all and laughed with your entourage, didn't you? I was just a kid. I'm so sorry. I'm apologizing, so can't you forgive me? Please help me like you used to.
No way.
We're sisters. We should help each other, right?
How can you even say that? You no longer deserve any help.
No way. Are you serious?
Have you ever thought about how much pain you caused me?
I'm really sorry. I deeply regret it.
It's too late now. From now on, you have to face the consequences of your actions. After that, my sister reaped what she had sown. Her actions became public, and she was completely isolated from friends and family. She was sued, found guilty in court, and sent to prison. Her ex-husband, who never paid child support, also sued her for alimony and damages, resulting in a huge debt. Her affair partner, seeing her true nature, abandoned her as well. Unable to bear the hardship of life, she couldn't find a job, and eventually ended up living as a homeless person. When I saw her begging on the street, I felt no sympathy at all. She faced the consequences of her actions and was crushed by the weight of her own mistakes. Her child, James, was taken in by our family and is growing up healthy and happy. James is being raised in a loving environment, free from his mother's influence. And he has many friends and spends his days smiling. Paisley and I are still close, of course. Her new family is doing well too.
Megan, may I have a word? I'd like to mention about the trip. Linda, it's been a while. What do you mean by the trip? Is Keith off on Sunday before Christmas?
Yes, probably.
Then why don't we go to a mountain on that day?
A mountain?
Yes, I got a free ticket to stay at a villa there. It's going to expire by the end of the year, so I don't want to waste it.
But can you make a reservation a week in advance?
I just asked, and they said we could get a reservation for 4 people. Don't you think that's perfect?
4 people? Why 4 people?
What? Me, Fernando, Keith, and Daniel. The 4 of us.
What about me?
You have to prepare for Christmas, don't you? Decorating the room, shopping for presents.
What?
You have to come over to my house and clean up. You have a lot of work to do.
All by myself?
Of course. What are you talking about? When I got married, I had to prepare for Thanksgiving and Christmas all by myself. It was normal for a wife to prepare everything by herself.
But if the 4 of you guys are going to the villa, I'd like to stay here and finish the chores I can't normally do.
That's fine, but you've got to do things over here too. I'm looking forward to the Christmas party.
I can't say anything about that.
Why not? The relatives are coming to the party for Christmas too. If you don't clean up, Fernando will be embarrassed. You can clean our house as well while you're at it.
You don't have to do it right before Christmas, you know. You're at home every day.
Even if you do it now, you still have to clean up for Christmas, right? We live here every day, so it's only natural that there will be dust.
Then how about ordering some food for Christmas? There are lots of delicious frozen pizza and pasta.
Huh? You want your guests to eat frozen food? Are you serious?
We had it at my parents' house last Christmas, and it looked good and tasted delicious. We enjoyed it, so it was like we killed 3 birds with 1 stone. Everyone was so happy and amazed by the technology.
That's very embarrassing. Even if it was good for you guys, I won't allow it in my house.
But I can't cook like you.
I don't expect that much from you from the beginning. Besides, I'll buy the meat and fish, so all you have to do is to cook. You're a housewife. You should be able to do it.
Well, even if you say so.
I'll have the ingredients ready, and I'll write down the recipe. No matter how bad of a cook you are, you can do it, right?
I'm not confident. Is that okay?
You know what? You're not a guest forever. This is a good opportunity, so from now on, I'm going to leave the Christmas preparations to you.
What? From now on? Forever?
Yes, I've spoiled you too much. You only come once in a while, and since Daniel is still young, I didn't say anything. But it's time for you to do your duty as a wife.
Well, I don't think you've spoiled me.
I'm sure Daniel is getting old. Keith can play with him, so you have time.
I don't.
Anyway, not only Christmas, but I'll also ask you to do the cooking and cleaning next time you come to my house.
Fine. I will discuss with Keith about our plan before and after Christmas, and I'll let you know.
Hey, what did you tell my husband?
I heard Keith was talking to him, so I didn't talk to him directly.
But you told him that I'm leaving you out, right? Why did you say like that?
I didn't say it.
You probably acted like a victim in front of Keith, huh? Everyone's making me the bad one. It's very annoying.
Wait. Keith told me that you guys are going to the mountain, and we can order frozen Christmas food.
I can't believe that Fernando said he'd rather order frozen party food.
But it seems like he had eaten it before at his company, and he said it was pretty good.
At his company?
Yes, perhaps someone brought it during holiday season. Maybe a young co-worker ordered it.
How come you know about it and I don't? Are you trying to leave me out? Not like that, but I think Keith just happened to hear it from him. I didn't hear it directly from him either. Fine. You've been sneaking around like that. Keith and Fernando never did that before. Huh? Are you trying to say that it's my fault? That's right. It's your fault. After Keith married you, he tended not to talk to me. He changed somehow. What? Why is it my fault? It's only natural in this situation. Even when he comes to our house, he and Fernando talk together without me. I'm always left out. I think that's because he looks at his father differently now that he's also a father. Maybe because he's not a child anymore. See? You talk so bossy. I haven't heard that either. I don't know, but before he got married, he used to tell me everything. Well, he got married and left home, so isn't this natural? You guys don't see each other that often. Huh? Even if we don't live together, I'm his mother. You have a son too, so you know that, right? But my son is only 4 years old. A child is a child no matter how old he is. You need to keep your mouth shut. When he grows up and brings his wife, you'll understand how I feel. Well, I won't know until then. Megan, about the party meals, let's cook it properly from next year. What's wrong all of a sudden? The guests said it was delicious, right? Well, I just had tea with my friends and they laughed when I told them we had frozen food for the party. Huh? What's so funny? It means that they felt sorry for me because I have such a wife. It made me kind of miserable too. You and I were there, but we had a frozen meal. But you said it was delicious too, and you ate the most, right? Hey, I care about everyone, so how can I say it tasted bad? I knew that if I told the truth, it would ruin the mood. It would ruin the Christmas party, right? Well, it didn't look so to me. You don't show it to everyone if you're an adult. Even Fernando ate less than usual. Maybe it didn't taste good after all. I think it's because he ate a lot of pizza. That's not true. He usually eats a lot of pizza, chicken, and others. And this year, he didn't even eat the cake. But he was concerned about your diet restrictions. He doesn't have to since he's eating my handmade food. Maybe he was just going along with the relatives. I hope so. Anyway, cook properly from next year, okay? No more ordering. Hey, how about we go on a trip for a night during the upcoming holiday? To where? Well, my friend told me that there is a nice hotel in San Diego. I heard that they have a good service and all 3 generations can enjoy there. It sounds refreshing and fun, doesn't it? Wow, that sounds great. We should definitely go. Good. Well, I'll ask my friend and make a reservation. Thank you. Linda, I'll pick you up tomorrow at 9. About that? What's wrong? Megan, will you stay at my home? Huh? Why? I heard there's only room for 4 available. 4 adults, right? Daniel is only 4 years old, so he can sleep with me. I don't think that will be a problem. That's not all. Also, I need you to stay home tomorrow. Tomorrow? Why should I? I promised my friend to lend her party dress. She needs it tomorrow evening. I can't suddenly tell her that I can't, right? Then why don't you deliver it before you go on the trip? It seems like she's busy. I can't just visit her suddenly, right? I'd like to give it to her when she is free. Probably she doesn't have much time, so... Then why don't you just leave it on the doorstep? It's expensive, and there's pearl jewelry too. I can't be so careless. Someone can steal it too. I understand your feelings, though. The hotel room might be small, and if you could stay here, everything would work out.
But I want to go this time too. I want to refresh myself.
I said I understand how you feel. But, this is a family trip. You're like an extra, right?
What? I'm the extra? I'm your family too.
I guess, but it's an opportunity for me, my husband, my son, and my grandson to go on a family trip. We can have fun without worrying about anything. You should be a little more considerate.
What is a family to you?
Even if you are my son's wife, you're just a stranger to me. You're not a family to me.
Linda, that's not very nice.
But it's true. If you were a considerate wife, I might have a little more compassion for you, but you're not that level yet, Megan. You talk back a lot.
I see. I understand. In that case, you guys go enjoy as a family tomorrow. I'll pass.
Oh, that's unusual. You're being very understanding this time. I'm so surprised.
I'll explain the situation to Keith.
Don't talk bad about me again.
I won't. I'll just tell him the facts.
Okay. Well, I'll leave it to you. Megan, why aren't you here? If you don't come, my friend will be in trouble. Didn't I tell you that she's coming to get the dress?
You didn't hear from Keith? He said he'll wait at home until your friend comes to get the dress. He said we could leave then.
If we do that, we don't know what time it will be.
But Fernando and Keith said that if she's using it tonight, it won't be that late.
You even talked to Fernando again? You're really good at controlling him, aren't you? You're such a...
No, I didn't talk to him. I just showed Keith the messages I got from you yesterday.
I told you not to do anything unnecessary.
That's why I made sure not to make a mistake by showing him what we talked about, word for word. I told him the truth. I didn't do anything else.
That's what you call unnecessary things.
Unnecessary things are when you talk about things you actually didn't say, or when you speculate, right? Telling the truth is not unnecessary.
Oh God, shut up! I don't want to hear you quibble. Just get your ass over here. I want to leave now.
So you don't care about your friend?
All you have to do is to show up. I told you to stay home.
It'll take about an hour if I take the train. Your friend will be here in the meantime, right? Wouldn't that be perfect time?
God, if we don't hurry, we'll be late for the lunch reservation.
You even have a reservation for lunch?
The friend who recommended the hotel to me introduced me to a great place. If we're late, we won't be able to have lunch.
Well then, I hope your friend will come soon to pick up your dress. Why don't you call and tell her the situation?
I'm saying you come right now. Hurry up.
Sorry, I'm doing the laundry, so I won't be able to get out for a while. I'll come when I finish it.
You really are a useless wife. You'll ruin our trip.
Then why don't you just have your friend come over as soon as possible?
That's enough. We're leaving.
Oh, what about the dress?
Whatever. Either way, I can go on a trip without you, so that's good enough for me.
You just wanted to go on a trip without me from the beginning, right? That whole dress story was a lie. As long as I don't go, the reason doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter anymore. Whatever. Megan, you're not coming anyway, right?
That's right. I won't go.
That's fine. I'll explain to Keith that she borrowed the dress from another friend. This time, stay quiet. You always say unnecessary things.
Hey, Linda, you don't have to lie anymore.
But he's worried about the dress. It's none of your business. Shut up.
Is that so?
but I'm forwarding these messages to Keith. Huh? Keith knew it was probably just an excuse to keep me at home. He said that all of your friends have totally different body types, so that story itself was strange. Your son is wonderful. He knows you very well. I have some friends that he doesn't know about. She is a friend who became close recently. Well, he already knows it's a lie, so does it matter? Just tell the truth. Hey, Fernando is mad at me. Ah. Keith showed him. Just so you know, I didn't do anything. I don't know, but he keeps telling me to stay at home. What's going on? Well, if he says so, are you going to stay home? That's terrible. Why do I have to stay here? I was looking forward to it the most. It can't be helped. You made it up. You deserve it. Hey, don't talk nonsense. Megan, tell him to go enjoy as a family. You pass. I don't want to. Besides, Keith just told me to get ready because he's going out with a family. What do you mean? So, you're going too? No, I'm going on a trip with Fernando, Keith, me, and Daniel. We don't want to waste the reservation, you know. He said we should have fun as a family. What about me? I made the reservation. I don't know. I'm a stranger to you, you know. I didn't hear anything. Hey, it doesn't matter if the room is small. Let's go as a family trip, okay? I'll allow you to join us. No, Fernando wants to go without you today, so we'll go as a family of 4. Hey, what do you mean? He is my husband. Don't take him without permission. I won't forgive you. I explained to Keith all the previous harassment from Linda. This time, I got him to teach her a lesson. And Fernando was also quite angry at her words, and he even told her that if she continued to disrespect me any longer, he would divorce her. I am truly grateful to my husband and father-in-law for their kindness. On the other hand, my mother-in-law, who could not accept the divorce, has recently become very quiet. But actually, I can't forgive her for calling me a stranger. So I will continue to keep the messages and voice as evidence and be ready and wait to refute her at any time. Am I a mean wife? However, the hotel which Linda's friend introduced her to was more than perfect, and I am thankful that I was able to relieve stress for the first time in a long time. It was definitely a relaxing experience, both physically and mentally. Well, I was most grateful for the absence of my noisy mother-in-law, though. Hey, Alice, what's wrong with you? Esther, it's been a while. Everything is just fine. Why did you ask that? Why did I ask that? It's because you didn't contact me at all. It's terrible of you to keep such an important thing from me as a secret. I'm sorry, I've just been so busy lately. I heard about that. You guys bought a condo, didn't you? And it's a high rise. That's amazing. My son Hector spent a lot of money on it. Did Hector tell you about that? I was going to contact you when everything gets settled. I've been so busy with the move. I'm sorry I haven't been able to contact you. You should have contacted me, you know. I was surprised to hear about it yesterday. I'm so excited to hear that you're moving to a high-rise in New York City. I'm so happy for you that you were able to marry Hector, Alice. Thanks to Hector that you're now a member of the upper-class society. Well, yes, I had no problem living in the apartment I've been living in before we moved out. But Hector insisted that he wanted to live in a high-rise. A high-rise! He's worked hard for that. He says he's recently been promoted as a department manager. He's indeed a brilliant kid, just like me. There's no way a person in his position would live in such a shabby apartment you were living in. He was right to take the plunge without listening to a poor woman like you. You should be grateful to my son, since he's the one who's providing for you. Oh, gosh. So, I'm thinking of going to see your new home sometime in near future. When are you available? Tomorrow? What? Tomorrow? Well, sorry, Esther. I don't think tomorrow works. We just moved in, so things aren't organized yet. Besides, I've got a lot of work to do because of the move. So, I'd appreciate it if you could reschedule your visit. You said you just moved in. It's been a month, right? No matter how big the condo is, it can be organized in a month. You're not skipping work by saying that you're busy, are you? I'm not slacking off. I'm also working, so I can't spend all my time just for cleaning up. What work? You're a housewife, so cleaning up comes first, right? It's a different case this time. Besides, this month, the kids have school events, so I don't have much time. I've almost finished the living room and our stuff. But Hector hasn't put away his personal belongings. There are still a lot of cardboard boxes inside the room. Why don't you take care of those things right away? What a useless wife. Thanks to Hector that you were able to move into a high-rise, and now you're telling me that you can't even clean up for him? You're not doing your job properly as my son's wife. I'm also working, so I'm supposed to take care of myself. I do most of the childcare and house chores. Of course you do those things. Your job doesn't pay much anyway. It's natural for a woman to take care of the house chores. It's also a woman's job to take care of her husband. So stop messing around and get all things done. Jeez. Oh yes, how are my lovely grandchildren? They haven't been visiting me lately, which is kind of boring. They are doing just fine. They're both in upper grades of elementary school now, so they're busy with club activities and playing with their friends. I see. They're very bright just like me and Hector. They share their genes with their grandmother. You have to let them come visit me regularly. We need to make them understand how blessed they are to have my son as their father and me as their grandmother. Don't you understand that unless I tell you? You really are a very inconsiderate wife. I'm really glad that my grandchildren are different from you. I'm sorry. I'll tell the kids about that later. Oh my God, I guess I gotta go. If tomorrow doesn't work, I'll come visit you this weekend. You better make sure there are some good snacks and tea when I visit you. A good wife takes care of such things. This weekend? I have plans this weekend. Cancel those plans! I just told you that I'll visit you. You said tomorrow doesn't work, so I'm giving you a compromise. I have a meeting at work. You just gave me a short notice, and I can't make it because I have a prior engagement. Reuniting grandma with the grandkids is the top priority. Hector said that he'd be home this weekend. A good wife should be able to fit her husband's schedule into her own. Why don't you take time off to accommodate your husband's schedule? If you put in work meetings, you wouldn't be able to take care of your husband. You don't know enough about being a good wife. I don't know why you're suddenly telling me this, but... Yes, whatever. I've had enough of your appeal about being an incapable wife. I'll eat dinner and go home, so please take care of me. I'll even check your level of cooking. If you serve me a half-baked dish, I'll give you a private lecture about how to cook properly. See you later. Wait, Esther, you're troubling me. Oh dear. Hey, Alice! A high-rise is awesome, isn't it? It's the perfect place for brilliant people like me, my son, and my grandchildren to live. It feels so good to look down on people from a higher floor. It looks as if those poor people were crawling on the ground. Good evening, Esther. How can I help you? Oh, I'm sorry. I got lost in my own world. You know what? I'm so excited that I'm going to be able to live in that world. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Are you moving to a high-rise too? Yes, that's what I mean. I went to your place the other day and the thought just crossed my mind. I'm the one who deserves to live here. I just knew it. What? Are you telling me that you're moving in with us? I thought you bought a room at the high-rise yourself. Why would I have to buy it myself when I already have one I can live in? It's my son and his wife's house, which means it's also mine. No, you can't have such an important matter decided without me and my husband's permission. I'll have to talk to Hector about it. Oh, you didn't hear from him? My son already agreed to it. What's that? I haven't heard that at all. Living in a high-rise will give me peace of mind in my old age. I've been thinking that it's about time Hector and I move in together. It's a good thing he bought a condo. I'll get my stuff there tomorrow, so please clean up the mess. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. That's too selfish. You can't move into the house since we don't have enough room. Each of the four of us has our own room. The only space available is the living room. You don't need a room of your own, Alice. When I saw it the other day, I like the view from your room the best. Starting tomorrow, that will be my room. I won't hear any objections. You should sleep in the living room. That's good enough for you. You should be thankful that you live in a high rise. I can't do that. I take my work home with me. Besides, I also do remote work some days in the week. I need a room where I can work in peace. Besides, it's such a short notice. I'll be at work tomorrow, so I won't be able to pick up the packages. Alice, you know what? You're not doing much work anyway, so why don't you just take a day off? Your mother-in-law just told you that she's moving out. It's your duty as my son's wife to take a day off from your work and greet her politely. You must be really incompetent if you don't understand that. I really feel sorry for Hector, who married a terrible person like you. Huh? I told you that I can't do that, so please understand, Esther. Hector knows that you are moving in, right? Then he's the one who should take a day off to help you. I didn't know about the move until some minutes ago, so I can't take a day off if you suddenly ask me to. You really are an idiot. My son has an important job to support his family. He can't just suddenly take a day off. You seem to have a strange pride in your work. You earn less than Hector, you have no responsibility, and your job is worthless, right? It's natural for a woman to be a housewife and take care of the family, but you're just too proud to do so. But to make my son, the breadwinner of the family, take a day off because of your petty pride is beyond insane. You are such a useless wife that you can't even understand such a thing. When I move there, you'll have to educate your children well. They shouldn't grow up to be a person like you. Anyway, tomorrow, when you get my stuff, take everything out of the cardboard boxes and organize them. Since you seem to have a lot of good furnitures, you can keep those in your room. I'll use it. I'll be there tomorrow for dinner. If it's not done when I get there, I won't forgive you. That's absurd. You really are troubling me. I won't give up my room or my furniture. If you love Hector so much, then you should use his room. You should take care of the moving by yourself since I won't be able to help you. I've already reserved a moving company. Also, I signed a contract to sell the house I've been living in. I can't change the date. Besides, Hector needs his private time too. It's true that me and my son get along well together, but I don't like the idea of us sharing the same bedroom, so I can't take your suggestion. As a wife, you should live your life with us as a family. I'm taking care of a useless wife like you without abandoning you. You should be grateful for that. Why are you being so rebellious? Taking care of me? Hector doesn't take care of the house chores and looks after the kids at all. I'm the one doing all of them. And on top of that, you insist to move in with us? It's beyond unreasonable. You just can't do it because you're a bad wife. You're not even aware that it's normal for mother-in-law to move in with her son and his family. I'm going to give you a good lesson. You should be grateful to me for teaching you the common sense of this world. Even though you're an insane, useless wife, you're able to live in a high rise, thanks to me and my son. See you tomorrow. Wait, Esther, I can't believe it. Hey, Alice, what are you doing? You don't have to come home again. What are you talking about all of a sudden? What's wrong with you? Don't you dare to talk to me like that. Hector told me about you. I heard you're having an affair while he's supporting you. You ungrateful bastard. You're not only useless, but you're also betraying your husband. What a despicable wife. What? Another mysterious accusation? I never committed an adultery. Did Hector really say that? My sweet son was crying and asking me for advice. He said he's thinking of divorcing you because you're having an affair. He doesn't even want to see you anymore. He let a useless wife like you to live in a high-rise, but you betrayed him. No wonder he's in shock. That's why I won't let you enter the house when you get back. Oh, well, that's fine. I'm not going back there. You're such a good girl. Are you going to elope with your boyfriend? What an irresponsible mother. Well, that's convenient for us, so you can do what you want. We'll get full custody of the kids, of course. You'll never see your beautiful children again. I'll educate them in the ways of the upper class and raise them to be respectable children. Esther, you always have such interesting things to say. You've got it all wrong and you're so proud of yourself. Unfortunately, the children will never go back to that house again. The only ones who will remain there are you and Hector. Huh? What on earth are you talking about? I'm in the process of cleaning up the new house where me and my children will live. I've told the kids where this house is. I guess it's about time they come home. We will start a new life here, so you and Hector can live in harmony without me and the kids. I know you're going to have a lot of trouble in the future, but good luck anyway. I don't get it. What do you mean that you've got yourself a new house? You are being deceived by your dearly beloved son, you know that? Hector is the one who was actually having an affair. Seriously? A kind and serious boy like Hector having an affair? He would never do such a thing. You're just trying to put the blame on my son, aren't you? Wow, I'm speechless. You love your son very much. You may find this hard to believe. I have the proof with me, so you can't get away with it. If you have the proof, show me then. It's a lie you made up anyway, isn't it? I'll show it to you if you want to see it. This is the proof that your son is having an affair. Before we moved into the high-rise, I knew something was wrong. I noticed that he often went out alone on his days off. He usually doesn't work overtime, since his workload isn't that much. But then, he told me that he wants to move to a high-rise for the future. I thought he was spending his time outside to do some research for the property. But I was wrong. I was cleaning Hector's room shortly after we moved in. I found a woman's jewelry that wasn't mine under my bed. So I took a sneak peek at Hector's cell phone and was convinced that he was having an affair. Hector brought his lover into the apartment we just moved into. Really? Even if that's true, what drove my son to the point of considering divorce is your fault because you are such a useless wife. That's why he decided to have an affair. You're getting carried away by saying you have the proof. You are the main cause Hector wants a divorce. A useless wife like you are not supposed to talk so proud like that. How dare you say that I'm useless? Since this is the last time I'm going to say what I want to say to you, I paid for that high-rise with all my money. Hector doesn't pay at all. Therefore, the ownership of the room is mine. Huh? Stop talking nonsense. Do you think you can afford that when you don't even have a proper job? You should think more carefully before you lie. You're getting carried away by saying you've moved, but perhaps you still miss the high-rise, don't you? You're just trying to steal it away from us by telling some random lies. I won't be fooled by that. On the contrary, do you think someone who gets paid with a modest amount of salary can afford to pay for a high-rise? What are you talking about? Hector is only 40 years old and he's been promoted to be the department manager. He's not just an ordinary office worker. He's an upper-class, super elite office worker. Hector hasn't been promoted. Not only is he still a section chief, but I heard that he's in danger of being demoted. What? That can't be true! I started my own company when my children enrolled at elementary school. After my company got off the ground, Hector gradually changed. At work, he seems to be handing over his work to his colleagues and doing nothing these days. Even when he was in danger of being demoted, he continued to slack off and had no sense of crisis at all. I guess he thinks that if he gets fired, he'll be fine because I'm there to support him. Although he is no longer doing housework, childcare, or even working, he is still a father. I was holding out the divorce for the sake of the children. What? Are you saying that my son is lying to me? That's right. Because you always say that you love your son so much, Hector just wants to look good in front of other people. So he said that he bought the high-rise with his own money anyway. Am I right? Yes. Hector said that he got promoted to be the department manager and that his salary will go up. Both you and your son really disgust me. Hector bought a high-rise with my money without paying a penny himself. He made up a story about my infidelity to kick me out. so that he can get alimony from me and ownership of the high-rise. The fact that you offered to live together with us was a good chance for Hector, because he can get rid of me without getting his own hands dirty. Truly, you and your son are foolish, but it's too late. I already hired a lawyer and I'm preparing for a trial. A trial? Yes, before Hector puts his plan into action. I'm glad that I caught the proof that he's having an affair. Since we already have all the evidence, Hector's plan is no longer possible to be done. Therefore, if you want to continue to live in that room, please discuss that with your son and buy it from me. I will sell it to you with the market price. I won't raise the price, but I won't give you any discount either. By the way, Hector seems to be paying a lot of money to his lover. I doubt he has much money saved up. He seems to have spent it all in anticipation of getting a lot of alimony from me. So instead of buying a high-rise, I doubt he can even afford to pay for a living next month. He seems to be contributing more than his own salary by using credit card. Wait a minute! I don't get it at all. So you're saying that I can't live in this high-rise anymore? After all the trouble I went through to get rid of you? If you can't buy it at the market price, I'll have to ask you to leave. I will sell it to someone who is worthy of living there, not someone who can't even pay the rent. Oh yeah, and I won't let you see your grandchildren at all from now on. What? Stop joking! The children will be sad if they don't see their grandmother. You can have a divorce, but it's irresponsible of you as a parent to make the children sad. They don't seem to miss you at all. Whenever they visited you, they said that you were speaking ill about me endlessly. You yelled at the store clerks whenever you went out with them. They have come to the point where they don't want to visit their grandmother anymore. Living with you for the past months has been very stressful for the kids. They were overjoyed when I told them that we were going to live in a different house. Oh no! But you'll let them see my son, right? He's their father. No, I won't let them see Hector either. It seems that the children were aware of his infidelity. They said they heard a stranger's voice coming from their father's room on the day they came home early from morning classes. When I told them about the separation, they told me that their father asked them to keep that as a secret. What kind of father would allow his children to have such a nasty secret? I can't believe he would bring an adulterer into the house where his children live. They are just kids. They'll forget all of that soon. It's just one time. How can they hate their own father just because of that? For kids, family troubles will stay in their minds. Even if it was just once, it's enough to make them not trust their father. I have a responsibility to protect my kids from people who can't even understand such things. I will not let you and your son have anything to do with my kids from now on. Oh, thank goodness that I didn't get lost. Well then, you'll be hearing from my lawyer for more details. Until then, enjoy your life in the high-rise for the time being. Goodbye. Wait a minute! Alice! Hey! Let's talk about it! I have nowhere to live if this house is gone. Oh, please come back. I'll apologize. I beg you. Please. Alice! And so the divorce was finalized. Of course, Hector didn't have enough money to pay for the rent at the high-rise. Both he and his mother were evicted from there. In addition, he had to pay alimony and child support to me. His already small income became even smaller, and his life became a living brick. My ex-husband, who despised his own family and contributed all of his income to the affair, begged to be allowed to live in his lover's house, but he was rejected without a second thought. Now they live in a small room in a very cheap, old, broken-down apartment with no bathroom and a shared toilet. Later, a plan to build a large commercial facility near the tower block was proposed, and the land's prices rose. I was relieved to be able to sell off the high-rise with just a little loss. I'm now living peacefully with my children in my new house. Haley, are you working today? Hello. Yes, I'm on my lunch break. It's your decision to work, but are you making lunch for Oliver? I haven't been able to make him lunch because I've been so busy these days. What? You're prioritizing yourself too much. What? Oliver is the breadwinner of the family. Isn't it the wife's duty to take care of her husband so that he has no problem?
Yes?
Wives nowadays don't understand their roles at all. Oliver was disappointed too. He said you're a workaholic and don't give him any attention.
He said that?
Yes, he often complains about you.
What? Oh, it's true. I haven't talked to him for a while.
You're his wife. You have to be more aware of it. Isn't that why you can't have kids?
Kids.
I've always dreamed of holding Oliver's child. That's the only reason I allowed you to marry him, and yet it hasn't come true?
That's something I can't control.
If you can't do it, you need more effort.
You mean?
Probably it's because of you that you can't have kids. So why don't you go see the doctor?
You want me to get fertility treatment?
That kind of thing.
I took a test before we got married, and they said I have no fertility issues.
So you're saying it's Oliver's fault?
I don't know about that, but I think that treatment needs to be worked on together. So, could you please talk to him about it as well? I can't solve by myself.
Wow! You blame him for not being able to have children?
No, I'm not blaming him. I just thought that fertility treatment is meaningless unless we both work on it together.
Look who's talking! It's your fault for not supporting him in the first place.
What?
You're disrespecting Oliver, huh? If you think I don't know anything, you're wrong. I think you have a problem on your attitude.
Is that so?
Of course it is. You say it like it's Oliver's fault. You're his wife. You should think about supporting him more.
Oh.
If you're like that, I'll never be able to hold my grandchildren. Think a little more about your duty as a wife.
Understood.
Hey, Haley.
Yes, Alexa?
I got a call from Oliver again.
What did he say?
You don't have any idea? He said the house is not cleaned at all. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. Actually, my mother is in the hospital.
So?
I go back and forth between the hospital and home on the weekends, so maybe it's not clean enough.
What is that?
What?
What does your mother staying in the hospital have to do with Oliver?
What do you mean?
It means that you should take care of him even if your mom is in the hospital.
I know, but I don't have much time. I thought I'm doing what I can.
You leave used cups in the sink? Leave the laundry in a pile without folding?
There are days like that, but when I come back from the hospital, I put everything away. It's not in a terrible state.
You keep making excuses. If you can't take care of Oliver, then don't go to the hospital.
What?
What can you do at the hospital?
Excuse me?
I'm asking if you can heal your mother.
I can't, but...
See? Then there's no point in going to the hospital.
That's true, but I just want to cheer up my mother who's struggling against illness. She's the only family I have. Even if I just go and talk to her, she'll get her energy back. So I have to go as often as I can.
It's the doctor's job to make her feel better, not you.
Hey.
If you have time for that, then fulfill your duty as a wife. Your family is Oliver and your unborn child. Oh, and me too. I hope you're doing your job at night. When will I get to hold my grandchild?
Alexa, I can't feel that way right now. I'm worried about my mother every day.
Huh? You say your mother is more important than our heir?
You can't compare them. Both are human lives.
Ugh. So you're the reason why you guys can't have children.
That's not true. Oliver's also very busy, so we haven't had much time to talk about our future.
That's because you're spending a very busy life, huh? You have an elite worker like Oliver. Aren't you forcing yourself to keep working? And isn't that the reason you don't have much time? Why don't you quit your job for the sake of your child?
It's not just my fault.
Huh?
Oliver is always drinking out and coming home late.
That's because he's an elite worker.
He rarely eats dinner at home.
He's probably socializing at work, so it can't be helped.
On his days off, he goes out for golf and other activities.
That's part of the promotion, isn't it?
Besides
what?
No, nothing. Even if I quit my job or I don't go to my mother's hospital, it's hard for me to communicate with him.
You really do have a lot of excuses. It's because you're not trying hard enough.
That's
why Oliver complains a lot. I understand how he feels. Anyway, don't care about your mother. Think about Oliver more.
Wait, what do you mean my mother doesn't matter?
I told you, there's nothing you can do.
She's my precious mother, you know.
I'm your mother-in-law too.
She's been living alone since my father died. I'm very anxious about her being in the hospital.
Ugh, you're not a child anymore. Anyway, Haley, all you have to think about is Oliver and the kid.
Alexa, that's too harsh. Please apologize.
Huh? Why should I apologize to you? Don't be silly.
I won't allow you to speak ill of my mother.
I didn't say anything bad about her. I'm just saying you can't heal her. Isn't that obvious? Anyway, you should think about having a baby. It's a wife's duty to give birth. Don't forget that.
Alexa, I have something to tell you.
Wait, you finally have a child?
No.
Then what?
My mother passed away.
Oh.
Oh? My mother passed away. Don't you have any mercy?
That was so sudden. I didn't know what to say. I'm sorry. But now that your mother passed away, don't you need to have children? It'll make our family more lively.
You are completely insensitive. I can't think like that when my mother has just passed away. You keep saying children, children.
What's with that tone? I'm saying this so that you won't feel lonely. We're the only family you have now.
After all, you only think about yourself.
Huh?
No matter how hard I'm going through, you don't care how my mother died, do you? You don't take people's lives seriously.
What are you talking so cheekily about? You'll be abandoned if you're like that.
What do you mean?
I'm saying Oliver will abandon you if you're like that. He could divorce you.
I don't understand. I just lost my mother, remember? Why are you talking like that?
I am saying this for your sake. If you can't even take care of Oliver, let alone have children, you are not enough to be a wife.
How can you talk like that right now? I can't believe my ears.
Anyway, you should know your position as a wife. It's your job to support your husband and have an heir.
What is that? You really don't care about my feelings, do you? Fine. I have a funeral to prepare for. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be gone for a while, so I can't take care of Oliver. I can't have children too.
Hey, what's with that tone? You're really cheeky. Haley, how are things going over there? Are things settling down soon?
Alexa, I'm the only one here, so it'll take a while before everything's settled.
Oliver said things are worse at home.
What?
Hey, aren't you taking a break for too long? My mother passed away, you know. I want to settle things down and clean up the house by myself, so I don't have time to go home. I know you have to do it, but what about Oliver? Oliver is grown up, and I'm sure he can manage. I'll tell him it will take a while, but... I know you had your mother's funeral, but don't you think you're despising your husband too much? What? You're already married, and you're Oliver's wife. I need you to take better care of him. How can you say that? Oliver's mother-in-law has passed away. He didn't attend the funeral and had no mercy. What on earth is going on? I doubt you and your son are human beings. That's quite a thing to say. Do you know what will happen to you? I had to say this no matter what will happen. Otherwise, I couldn't get over it. How dare you not taking my mother's life seriously? You become cheeky when I worry about you. Apologize to me. You have not fulfilled your duties as a wife at all. On top of that, you say such terrible things to your mother-in-law. Apologize now. Apologize and I'll think about your future. In return, you must have a lovely grandchild and take care of me too. I'm sorry, but right now my mind is full of my mother and the funeral. Let me think about it. What do you mean you think about it? You are so rude. I won't wait that long. Sorry for the late reply. I've thought about it since then, but I still don't agree with what you said. Oliver is hanging out every day and doesn't come home very often. But he says I'm not doing the chores and you pick on me. Plus, you guys don't even care when my mother passed away. And yet, I have to have a child and take care of you? I can't do them, so I won't apologize. That's my answer. Well, my pleasure. I got rid of all your stuff. What? I've helped him file for divorce, so now you're a stranger. Oh, really? Yup. Really? Really? You shouldn't need the most of your stuff, so I threw them away for you. Wow, I'm glad. Huh? Actually, I've wanted to divorce Oliver for a long time. I had told him about it, but he never gave me the answer. It took long because of my mother's thing, you know. But you helped him file for divorce? Thank you. What do you mean? I told you that he was busy and didn't come home very often, right? Oh, that's because you weren't taking good care of him, right? No, that's wrong. He was cheating on me this whole time. Cheating? Yes, a young receptionist at the office. And that's why we never had kids. Well, we didn't even have sex, though. I didn't know that. You could have noticed from his action, but you always care about yourself, so I guess you didn't notice. Then why didn't he divorce you until now? I guess he didn't want to pay the compensation. If he has done something unfaithful, of course I can make a claim. What? But now that we are divorced, I can make a claim without hesitation. That's impossible. Why? Because you have no proof that he's cheating on you. I'll send you the proof. This is... where he had fun having dinner with a girl, where he went into her apartment holding hands, and where they came out of the apartment together in the morning. Also, there are other pictures of them shopping at the supermarket. I think these are probably enough evidence. He has done these things? I hope you now understand why we cannot have kids. It was not like I was infertile. No. Around the time when you told me that Oliver was complaining about me, I thought it was strange that he didn't even come home. So I had him checked out by a professional. Then, I was able to get the evidence. Your son is a jerk. There's no way Oliver would do such a thing. He never said anything like that. Of course he wouldn't say anything bad about himself. And thank you for getting rid of my stuff. You saved me a lot of trouble. What do you mean? Please tell him to leave the apartment immediately. What are you talking about? Since you and Oliver are divorced, I'm going to live there. I'm sure he will take care of me when I get old. What are you saying? Huh? That apartment is my property. I paid for it and it's under my name. Get over yourself. How could you possibly buy an apartment? I bought it with money my mother had saved for me. She has been saving every month since I was born. Before I got married, she let me have it and told me to spend it as I want. I bought it with that money and my savings, so Oliver didn't pay anything. Now that we are divorced, I need him to leave immediately. What are you talking about? I moved in after I got rid of your stuff. I've already put my stuff in there. That was twice the trouble. I don't need that place anymore, so I'm going to sell it right away. I'm sure the moving company will be there, so please leave right away. Wait a minute. I just moved out of my apartment. What am I supposed to do? Don't ask me. Why don't you and Oliver discuss and decide what to do? I'm a stranger now, you know. But there's something called property division, right? If you sell it, give the half to Oliver. You don't know what property division is, Alexa. What? Property division is for property shared by couple after marriage. The apartment was purchased by me before we got married, so it's not applicable. And the money we saved after we got married, Oliver spent all of it. What? He must have been using it to that girl. You're lying, right? Please ask him directly for what he spent it on. So that means there will be no division of property. Oh no. I'm going to charge him for the compensation now. What is he going to do when he is none? He may ask you for help later on. There's no way I have money even if he asks me. I've been depending on pension all by myself. What should I do? Don't ask me. Ask him. He divorced me, right? Then we're strangers now. Don't say that. Help me. You got rid of my stuff, so I don't have to go back there anymore. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Haley, can you please leave me the apartment? Why should I hand over the apartment I bought to a complete stranger? Stop saying jokes. We will have nowhere to live. Also, I'll send the proof of Oliver's affair to the company. What? Why would you do that? Because he was having an affair within the company. I want his boss to know about it. What's going to happen to him if you do that? Who knows? Please don't say such a random thing. It's not up to me. It's up to the company's executives. I can't wait to see what kind of punishment they'll give him. You're such an asshole. Who's the worst? He made me look like I'm a bad wife and lied to you to justify his affair. He must have been waiting for me to leave quietly after the bully. And you love your son like stupid without doubting him. And to top it all off, you helped him divorce me. What kind of mother are you? I can no longer deal with such people. Haley, I'm sorry. I'll apologize on behalf of Oliver, so please forgive him. Don't ask for any compensation. And the documents you're planning to send to the company, tell them that it was a mistake and send them back. How can you still be so selfish at this point? I'm so done with you. I don't think I will ever see you again. Good luck with your lousy son. Haley, I'm sorry. Please forgive us. Please let bygones be bygones. I can't. After that, I filed a claim for compensation against Oliver through my lawyer. He could not run away because I had a lot of solid evidence, so he had to borrow money to pay me back. Of course, I also charged that girl for compensation. When the company found out about the affair, Oliver was told that he would be transferred, but he refused it and left the company. He had neither money nor a place to live, so he was easily dumped by the girl. After all, she was probably after his money. He also rented a house while he was borrowing money, but I heard that he could only sign a contract for a wooden apartment without a bath, and that he is living together with his mother there. They are both working part-time, that they can start right away so that they can make enough money to live on. And I heard that they are getting emaciated. I hope they can work together to pay off their debt. I sold my apartment and moved into my mother's house. I changed my job and am working hard to make a fresh start. Thanks to my mother, I didn't have trouble making a living after the divorce. I am very grateful to my mother in heaven.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!